another episode here of the App State Dynasty. We are going to endure just a little bit of searching, but we found some schools for some players. J.J. Cole's going to Iowa State. Don't remember where Roberts was going because I didn't go back on the running backs. We'll have to go back on the running backs. Fowles went to South Carolina. Hetzel went to ECU. Farmer wants to go to Georgia. He hasn't committed yet. Ellis wants to go to Cincinnati. He hasn't committed yet. Conyers going to Louisville. Georgia wants McCantos. Hasn't committed. Gamble went to South Carolina. And Burks went to Middle Tennessee. So we're going to advance the week because that's what I should have done prior to ending the episode. Dev trait upgraded to impact for Darius Rowe. That's cool. Oh no, tell me it didn't use all their points. Okay, no, they're still in there. Okay, this is the week I wanted. Thurman has 62 points. 22 for Danielius Johnson. Dre Walker is 19. Dozier is 37. Oh man, this is elite. 60 points for Persinger, that's a steal. Hamlet has 16, 35 for AJ Swan. Oh, this is what we needed. We can build this team up. The O-line is not going to be worse. Okay, yes it is. It's still going to be worse. 39 for him. Alright, we're personally have to go through all of these players. But don't worry, it's not going to take as long as you might think. Oh, thank goodness for Loomis. And whichever O-linemen else are on this list. Because we need them better. But we can upgrade the coach skills, and now is the time where we want to utilize... We definitely want to hit quarterback and running back, I think, on this one. Less time to fully scout. Yeah. Oh yeah. Excited here. But I guess this is the week we need to do all the things, but way for me to look at my team in this week. Can I do their upgrades from here? I can. Alright, Thurman. Star Dev definitely helped you out. Because I can upgrade all this except for power and speed, which I will not be doing. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not upgrading his power, I'm not upgrading his speed. Do we have the ability to unlock any of these? Not yet. So, let's start with his route running. Next we'll go with his hands. Can get his IQ up pretty high probably. We will probably go power one time. Any of these get unlocked? No. Probably go route running again. Do the final upgrade for hands. We are gonna go power one. We'll go move once into power. Let's look at his physicals again. We can get this, so we will. Strength needs to go up 2 to get that one. This route running would have to go up significantly to get that. Break tackle would have to go up significantly. So I think he's pretty much capped out on some of his stuff. This will help with his break tackle ability. So we do want to go here again. Go route running again. We'll max that out actually. Anything? Physicals? We might go power again. Yeah, we're gonna do it. 90 overall, tight end. We can get this now. So that was probably the best way to utilize those points. Jelani Thurman, balanced to silver. So protects from hit sticks, improves jump ball ability. Okay. Alright, 90 overall. Very good move there. Another one of our guys that we made a move on is Donelius Johnson. He's also a senior. Let's take a look at the physical list. If I could get his tackling up 2, we can get that. If I can get his block shedding up 1, we can get that. If I can get the hits, that's probably a power thing. The block shedding actually gives us 2. But it does cost 7 to do it. These upgrades are a lot more expensive. Yeesh, this pass coverage is terrible. Let's go run stopper 1. I think that's gonna get us to one of these, yeah. We're not gonna be able to get a hammer. Oh, it actually gets us to, that got us to 2 of these, so good there. That got to silver, that got to gold. This already had silver? No. Is that regular? Okay, what do we want to do with the remaining 11 points here? Go play rec awareness. We cannot go quickness. We can do one more power upgrade here. We can also go run stopper again. Might be worth it. Or do you focus on his pass coverage? That'll cost 6. So if we spend 7, we can't get it. But that will cost 3, so we could get that. Or we could get that if we go with the 7. But we might wanna, yeah, let's go run stopper again, I think. And then we will, do we get the hammer? Improved hit stick attempts? Yeah, let's do that. I got him up to an 86. Dre Walker, we could have him for 2 years. And all he needs is playing time, so I think we're pretty much guaranteed with him starting. He's currently a 76. Again, these ones are a bit more expensive, but he really can't go up much more in power or quickness. kind of want to go quickness with that 88 speed, but we're going to leave it alone because his coverages could use some work. How are we doing on these? Don't have any of them currently. We're going to go upgrade into man and one into zone for sure. So that eliminates the ability to do either one of these. His hands are trash, but I'm really not worried about him catching, if I'm being completely honest. His tackle is pretty bad. We may want to work there. Do we go man again? And get both of those things? I think that's going to be the move we need to make. It's just going to be a 79, but we can get both of these to bronze. So improve press technique and improve man coverage. He'll get some more upgrades next year, of course. It's just normal dev though, so it won't be too crazy. Dozier though, 37 points at wide receiver. His, of course, will be expensive once again. Now, hands only costing 4 is definitely worth the investment. Route running, we do need to work that a bit. How are we doing on his physicals? What can we do? So he's already got some. His catching will have to go up. Toughness will have to increase for that one. Break tackle is going to have to go up significantly for that. Trucking will have to go up significantly for that. And break tackle for that. Where are those ratings falling? Probably mostly in power. Toughness is definitely in power, so we could go one into toughness if we want. I don't know where the rest of them would be. Break tackle is going to be in elusiveness, so we can get that one up. We'll spend one there. No, we're going to spend one in power as well. That's a pretty significant utilization there, but... Oh wow, and it didn't even give us what we wanted. Disappointing. Waste of an upgrade. Just kidding. We're not gonna go quickness. We're definitely gonna go hands. A couple times. Does that help us at all on any of these? Yes. Improve spec catch ability. Oh, we can do it twice. 50-50 ball. Going up twice there. I don't imagine us getting any more of those with what I'm going to work on. I'm going to go +4 into elusiveness. Vision and awareness. Probably going to go route running. Alright, how much are the costs on? So we can do one more hands upgrade. Go route running twice. Or we can go elusiveness one more time. What was the goal for the elusiveness? Or the break tackle? It's actually pretty close on that, but we'll probably wait until next year with him at impact now. He's an 80. Question is, do you go full out on hands or you... Let's work the route running a bit. Go one in... We'll have to go 2 in a route running then. We'll go 2 in a route running for him. 82 overall. He's a junior, so we will need more. But he has been redshirted as well. Dre Walker's got nothing. Why did it move their order? Oh, it's based off overall. Alright, Persinger has a lot. At corner, this could be huge. He doesn't have any of the physicals, but we can change that. I can probably max out both his coverages. I can definitely max out his hands. And then we can work his run stopping pretty heavily, but we're going to start max upgrading his man coverage. Oh, it actually gets pushed. That's interesting. We're gonna work his zone a little bit here. Let's go over to the physical chart. Okay, so we can do this one. His catching needs to go a little bit up. And the fact of the matter is, this man is a freshman. Let's go there a little bit. Get the hands team out there. And the reason we go hands, now we got house call, improved interception attempts. Awareness will need to go up. So we need a significant increase in zone for that. And man. Well, not significant increase for man. We can do a lot with this man. We're probably going to hit zone again for him. We'll go his final hands upgrade. Let's go double check this, see if it's gone up at all anywhere. Nope. He's an 83 already. We can continue to work his run. We may want to do that a few more times. We're not going to go power or quickness. He's already kind of fast, so there's really no need to do that. I mean, we will eventually go to those, but just not right in this moment. I'm going to start here. His zone is capped. Let's go ahead and cap out his man. See if any of these physicals. Yes, we do get a physical there. Gold will require him to get somewhere he cannot get. So, I mean, next year we'll probably work on his quickness and his power, but for the remainder of these, we're going to go into that run stopper. He's an 85. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Never mind, ignore what I'm talking about. So I wonder, as he gets older, is he going to be able to do more of these upgrades? So his catching cannot improve anymore, so we can't get house call to silver. His zone cannot improve, so we can't get knockout. But I wonder if there's a way to like open these routes up more. If not, next year we're probably going to cap him out with cap out his quickness, cap out his power, and then work on his run stopping if it's another 60 points. Alright, moving well here. Hamlet only has 16 points. At tight end, that's quite a bit though. Doesn't have enough for any of that. We'll increase his hands a bit. And then we're gonna, no. I mean, this is his final year and he's clearly not the starter. But we do need him to play decently when he gets in the game. Could go sure hands there, and I probably will. That'll be the remainder of his upgrade ability for the year. Most of them would be pretty quick like that. Swan is not going to be quick. I'll tell you that right now. He is way too important. I feel like we gotta work his accuracy a bit. Power is a little expensive. Okay, we're gonna work the accuracy a bit. Where are his physicals at? Gold requires 91 under pressure. Okay, we could get his accuracy while climbing the pocket up. His play action is trash. His best route is to any of those is through his accuracy. Which we'll throw one more into there. Get that up. And we'll knock out both of these. So improved accuracy when throwing with anticipation. Now he has the step up. We have 15 more points to throw at him. If we go accuracy again, let's do it one more time. One more accuracy upgrade to see if we can improve any of these. We can improve that one. We have 7 points available to us, which we will hold off on. Well, he is a senior, so there is no holding off till next year. Do we go with his IQ and elusiveness? Or do we go accuracy one last time? I think those are pretty much our options. And I'm gonna go accuracy again. Heavy dose of accuracy for him. But, you know, sometimes that's the way you gotta play it. If we had enough points, we could do the on time again. And we could do step up again. Alright, that's a pretty good upgrade for Mr. Swan. Alexander's got 19 points, and thank goodness, because with this O-line, he's gonna need it. These upgrades are all pretty expensive. His vision needed to go up. Yeah, he's just nowhere near on any of those. We're just going to ignore that entire tab. We will go one into elusiveness. This just brings me so much pain. I feel like we go elusiveness again. Quickness was not going to get us anywhere. And then, I guess, IQ. Does that get us anywhere closer on any of this? No, not really. His change of direction is really good. It's just the fact that he's a 78 now. So maybe he can do something, but that O-line is just gonna cook that. Emery Floyd is gonna go up pretty significantly here, I think. So we could go quickness. Clearly needs it. No. Most of this is going into his coverages because they're absolutely terrible. Probably alternate between the two until we hit 20 left. So we'll go one more into man. Can we get any of these? That's a huge no on knockout. An even bigger no there. No. What kind of goal is spec catch for a dang corner? Awareness is pretty solid. And yeah, that's just a big no for him. Probably should have worked his zone a bit more than I did. We can go one into run stopping, that makes sense in my head. Gonna go again into zone. One more time into zone. Go here. I highly doubt any of these goals were met. They were not. So I can go man coverage again. Or I can go hands. He's an 80 overall. What year is it for him? He's a senior, so this really doesn't matter. We'll go hands. That's the best way to work on him. Maybe I should have went man. I don't know, but his ratings aren't going to be very good. He ended at an 80. Jaden Barnes, senior wide receiver. We'll go get his route running maxed out. His elusiveness will max out. And then we'll probably work heavily on hands for the rest of this. Because the others just aren't worth it. See if those opened up anything here. No. I think we just, I mean, what is IQ gonna do for him? Awareness and vision. We're gonna continue the hands work. Anything here? No. And then we'll go one into IQ there. So he ends his career as a 79. He's definitely not getting drafted, I'll tell you that much. Alright. Continue the scroll. Thank goodness for Burgess being an impact and having just the most massive increase ever here. Here's the problem. Power, expensive. Quickness, expensive. Pass block, expensive. Now, going one in the pass block, I could go get bronze here. Yeah, he's never getting the quick drop. He could probably get PA shield up again. Probably never gonna get strong grip. Is he a senior? He's a junior. So I have one more year to upgrade him. Most of this has to go into pass blocking and run blocking. It's just a fact. It just does. Let's see what that is for the physicals. It actually unlocks 3, so we're going to do all 3. So, pass block, wins fatigue defender, improved play action blocking, improved pass blocking. All, thank goodness, stats going up there. Footwork, what does that help with? Agility, awareness, we need to go up. We're going to work that pretty hard here. So we get no more blocking increases, but he's up to a Oh, he's up to 78. Alright, Luke Burgess. Thank goodness he got some upgrades. I mean, we'll have one more year to work him as long as he doesn't lose impact, which I'm pretty sure you can do. It'll be another 38, and we'll work his run and pass block pretty heavily. So he's actually better than any lineman we had on the entire team last year, which is wonderful, amazing. Little John getting an increase. Does he have any of these unlocked? No. Well, he does have Bronze Bouncer. We'll go one into pass coverage here. What is the run stopping? Okay. That's not too significant. I'll work his pass rush a little bit. He doesn't really blitz. So we need tackle, acceleration, zone coverage, hit power, and catching to go up for him. Go another one into pass coverage, probably two into pass coverage here. Get that awareness and play rec up a bit. Go pass coverage again. Run stopper again. He's not going to meet any of those. Go here again a couple times. Actually, we'll probably be going there 3. Well, we can go there. That's what we'll do with that. It's not significant increases, but his power meters are actually in a decent spot. His coverages are solid. He is pretty slow, but that's okay. And what is he? He's a junior. So another 80, we're actually getting a pretty solid core together here. Just depends how much work I can actually do on the O-line, honestly. Max Guest might actually be the starting running back. And to be honest with y'all, most of this episode is going to be exactly what you're seeing right now. Probably next offseason I'll off-screen a lot of this. Because there's no way y'all want to sit here through this. It would actually be intriguing to go quickness here. At least once. His catching ability is better. Okay, we do need to increase that. What little we can. Power is worthless at this point. I'm honestly considering... I think I'm actually... I rarely do this, but with him being a freshman... With what is his develop? Normal dev? We're gonna go one into quickness. I rarely do it, but I think it's important to do here. Obviously, we're not gonna do it again, so he has no chance of getting shifty. But I think it was important, so I did it. We can work on his hands and his route running. But without unlocking anything here, that's all we can do. Go work on his hands a bit. Because that'll help his carrying as well, not just his catching. Oh, and of course we can go one into route runner. He might be the starter. I don't know yet. Even though the other running backs is 78, but the speed difference, I just don't know. Alright, more. Alright, what does the upgrades even look like? Okay, we're not doing anything with that. Or that. Everything is here for me. Are you kidding me? Awareness is going to cost me 8 points. At that point, we're mostly going accuracy and power for his first. That's how we'll work our kickers probably in this series. That's literally all I can do there. Currently, okay, so I can get Coffin Corner next year. That's all I can do. That's it. Kickers are hard to upgrade, it looks like. Thank goodness. Oh wait, I thought that was a lineman for a second. I don't know why. That was a foolish reaction. So we can go one into quickness and kind of max him out, but that's pointless. What are you? A junior? That's pointless to even attempt. So is that. Zone is possible. Alright. So if we go one more in the zone, we can get that, or pass coverage. So we got the zone. So we'll go ahead and give him Zone Chuck's Fatigue Receiver. So he's got that bouncer upgrade. We will max out his run stopping and his IQ. I mean, he's pretty much capped out already in his career. We're gonna go, oh, we can't go power. Is there any physicals? I mean, at this point, let's just get his pass rush up a bit. I don't think... Yeah, this is literally all I can do, is sit here and spam pass rush. Hey, we can. He's a 73 overall. That's pretty much his cap. We'll probably pretty much cap him out, actually. Alright, Alan Quinton. That's the next one we'll be upgrading here. Are we close on any of these? Actually close on the acceleration if I can get that up. Tackle's in a decent spot. Those have no hope. And we can actually afford this. Improved fatigue recovery. Probably not what a junior needs to be focusing on. We'll go one more into finesse. We'll probably, well, if it's only going to cost me one, we'll work his power a bit. Go one into run stopper. Again, we only have recoup, so we're probably going to spam the rest of this into his power moves. Get those maxed out. We have 5 points left. Did that? No. Didn't even put a dent in it, really. So IQ is all we can do here. 73 overall again there. Not too much of an increase, not too impressed. He does move over Dodson again. Receiver, we got 21 points for Chris Lawson. could actually help him pretty significantly, depending on what we can do for his physical. Spin, medium route, deep routes, stamina, and juke. He is weak, but that's fine, because I got plenty of points to work all of these weaknesses here. We maxed out his hands, which didn't do anything for us, which we knew, because his route running is going to be the one that's going to be the big boost. We'll go one into agility though. I think he's a freshman, ain't he? Oh no, he's a junior. So he don't have much growing left to do. I mean, he gets another upgrade like that, he might end up working himself into some playing time next year, but maybe he can. Vision awareness, pass blow, we'll probably go route running again here. Then we'll go into IQ. Cause maybe that was a little premature. No, his route running did not go up enough to warrant anything. 75 overall, normal development. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Had a dog fiasco going on. Ratings. He's pretty much capped out. My dog is being very much a nuisance at the moment. We go run stopping. Work his IQ a little bit. This man's a sophomore and he's almost capped. You kidding me? Come on, Kenny. He had such a good year last year, too. Work his pass coverage. I think that's going to be the best utilization of these points. I'll go pass rush one. Alright, next year he might be able to do a couple things. Because we'll be able to work his pass coverage again, but who knows. He's up to a 74. Darius Rowe, I'm excited for him, what I can do with him. Because his health, where's his career health at? His career health isn't ideal. Once a player's season health, I wish you would tell me what would happen with the career health, but we can actually do this already. Improved sack attempts. Working, I'm no longer super excited about what I can do with him. I'm pretty much capped. That's unfortunate, because, I mean, we'll go improve sack attempts there again, but with him being, isn't he like, he's an impact player. He's a sophomore, and this is the extent of his upgrades. He's going to be a low 70 the rest of his career. We'll save those two for next year. We're going to work his play rec and awareness. We can hit one of them. Just to double check. Yeah, no. I mean, really what it'll do is it'll allow me to, well, it really won't, because I can't get them up any higher. Alright, we go in power or quickness. Let's go power. Utilize the rest of his points. 75 overall, he can only go up one more overall. He is maxed out. That's kind of crazy. He's pretty much hit his ceiling already. That's sad. But he had a good production for us, so it's not like I'm just gonna go out finding a replacement. Not immediately, anyways. No one would have here. Probably just gonna work his power and his accuracy for the most part. Get his accuracy up to 80 at least. Because of course his awareness and everything else is gonna be high as hell. Let's just work his power. Not too worried about his accuracy. What is he? He's a junior. So next year, we'll just continue working the same couple things we did there. Probably should have checked over here. Yeah, I honestly don't think he's going to have the ability to get any of these except for Coffin Corner. Birchall has a pretty significant upgrade cluster here. He might... So I wonder why he got so much. Maybe because I redshirted him. It gave him a bigger boost in the actual points he got. But I'm not sure how that actually works. Definitely not going quickness or power with him. We're going to focus mainly on zone, I think. But we will work in some man upgrades. We're just probably going to alternate on those. See if we got anything here. His man, okay, the only things he's going to be able to increase for this is blanket coverage, which is man. His run stopping up his tackle, so we can work that as well. Go one into hands. I'll probably throw the rest of these into his coverages. Go ahead and max out his zone. Even maxed out, I don't think his man coverage is going to be high enough to get that thing. All we can do is hands at this point. We could only do it once. Alright, 74 overall for him. The fact I haven't seen the O-line yet is just terrifying. I think for the most part though, we're not going to see the O-line too much because... Ooh. Free safety Sabor has a lot of points. He would definitely be the starter. He has no hope in that category. No hope in that. He has minimal hope there. This dude is trash. Most of these points are going to be, oh my goodness. And he's almost maxed out on a lot. We're going to go run support to get the tackling up. Gonna go pass coverage because his coverages are terrible. Probably have to work his hands a bit, but that might be next year. Is he a senior? No, he's a sophomore. Let's see if we actually... Did we get lucky and get any of these? No. So we're probably just going to work IQ for that play rec and awareness for the rest of these. We could probably actually max that out, which is embarrassing. We should not be able to max that out. He's up to a 76, which isn't bad. Now we'll work his hands 2 more times. He's pretty much maxed, other than his quickness and his power. Good thing he's an impact player too. Because I mean, his physicals, he has no hope of hitting any of these. Tom Bean. Kicker. Are you close on any of your physical goals? No, not really. It's 75s on both accuracy. You can go accuracy one time. His IQ actually isn't too bad to upgrade. Alright, sorry about that. Again with the dogs. This episode is almost an hour long. I'm definitely doing this off screen next time. Y'all do not need to see all this. With him... probably want to work his route running a bit here. Go 3 into that. Work his hands twice. He's up to a 70. If we go blocking, we can outside shield on him. So we'll go blocking 1 to go ahead and get that. And then either we can work route running one more time or we can go hands one more time. So next year we'll probably work on his IQ a bit, his blocking again. We will definitely max out his hands. Alright, so we got him up to 73. So far, we have no one in the 60s. That is soon to change, I am sure. Catching, trash. Hit power, not a lot of hope. Neither zone, excel, if it, depending on what upgrades excel. What is his position? Oh, he's a linebacker. Junior. Gotta work his pass coverage a little bit, but he's mostly a run-stopping guy. Yeah, that's pretty much his role. Make sure his play rate goes up. We did get him above where we wanted. That above that 70. Go 1 into pass coverage again here, but we're mostly gonna focus. How we go again? Into pass coverage, so mostly into run stopping for him. Thank goodness, a lineman with 24 points. It's a miracle. We'll be low, my goodness. We can't increase his run blocking. Oh no. Well, we might as well max out his pass block real quick. Alright, this is scary. $20 points, we may actually be able to go into power or something there. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. And then we'll max out his footwork. Okay, and yeah, he's gonna finish out a 69 overall. Oh man, this is rough. The O-line is a terrifying thing. Alright, Aaron Talley. He blocked a punt last year. Normal dev. It's not very close on any of these. At least he has room to improve. Go run stopping one, and we'll probably focus a couple here on his pass. Oh, that's still locked up. We'll definitely work his IQ one more time, and then we'll go run stopper. With the rest of his points, he's up to a 71. Alright, James Springs has 19 points. I highly doubt any of these guys are even in the ability to get any of these. I just like checking. We're gonna max out his finesse moves. So he's at least in the 70s in both of his rushing moves. Gonna get his run stopping maxed. And then we're gonna go 2 into his power there, and then we'll throw 2 into IQ. Alright. QB Wilson has 23 points. Not going to do much for him. Throw power and accuracy are actually in a decent place where he might be able to get that one. That's not good. His short accuracy ain't great. Play action's not great. He's actually in a solid position to maybe be able to get some of those. We'll go a couple into his IQ. But most of this probably needs to be accuracy. Entry is an 81, good lord. We'll go accuracy again. Check on these, I don't think so. Isn't he, he's a freshman, right? No, he's a sophomore. Go one more into his accuracy. Go IQ and elusiveness, and then we'll work the rest into his IQ there. 73, he's not bad. He's actually pretty close to being the highest overall quarterback on this team. Just kidding. He is almost 10 overall, below our guy. Alright, we're at another offensive lineman who actually has impact, so he has the best chance, in my opinion, of actually doing anything if he's not already capped out everywhere, which he has pretty high caps. We're going to max out, or we're going to get pretty close on some of these. Before we continue though, do we have hope on these? Impact blocking, acceleration, run block finesse. Run block finesse will get him 2 that are not unlocked at all. So he's a sophomore. He actually has a pretty good chance of getting pretty high in overall today. Do need to get that awareness up a bit. He has a pretty high ceiling. Do like that. We're gonna work mostly his blocking and whatnot. We're gonna go run blocking one more time here, because it's gonna unlock one or both of these. It's gonna unlock both. Can actually do that one twice. We can do this one twice as well. So he only goes up to a 73, but he has silver on all 4 of these. So improved movement as a pull blocker, improved option blocking, improved pass block movement, and improved double teams on outside runs. So that was actually pretty significant doing that. His pass blocking, we're going to go up one more time, is going to be in a decent spot, but his run blocking is significantly improved. His probably going to be my starter because he does have impact. He does have 4 out of 5 to silver. We can upgrade his run blocking one more time next year. Most of it's probably going to go in his pass blocking and then his footwork and his IQ. But that's pretty good for him. We only have one lineman over 74 overall. But the fact that we might have a full line of non-60s, it's going to be a great thing. And another one here with some pretty significant upgrade ability. It's just normal dev. He doesn't have any of these unlocked. So he's probably going to be a backup. We're going to max out his pass blocking. We're going to give him the best chance that we can to get some playing time. And what are these? Pass block power, so he can't get that. He's never going to get that. Pass block again, can't. Never going to get that. And pass block again. So he physically cannot get any of the physicals. So we're going to work IQ and run blocking for the rest of this. Well, we'll go one into footwork. We got 2 more points. We're probably going to work his awareness here. This is agility and stam. Yeah, let's work his awareness. 72 overall there. That's pretty good. Another lineman here. 22 points for him. Great Muse, you are slowly falling out of relevance. Impact needs to go up, excel, run block, finesse. Alright. Honestly, probably just gonna alternate with him between these two until he's out of points. Honestly, we're probably gonna focus his pass block until it's, yeah, and then we'll go 1 into each of these. So his pass blocking is actually pretty solid. This line is gonna be so much better. I thought it was gonna be worse, but that is major misrepresentation. We don't have a lot of players left. So we should be through this pretty quickly from here. Galloway could play a significant role if he wasn't normal development, just because I feel like he has the longest time to improve. And he's already in a decent spot on some of these. We're going to go route running here. Probably go hands 1. Get some of these blocking up a couple times. These are just not going to increase right now. Gonna get his awareness up. We'll continue the route running tree. Do we get anywhere on any of these? Kinda on the blocking. Go route running one more time before we go hands. For this final one, he's up to a 71, and he could become significant, but his catching's never going to be elite. We will max him out there next year, and then we'll just continue to work his blocking, and because next year we'll definitely be able to get this, I think. The outside shield, but the rest of this, he might be able to get that catching traffic one, depending on how good the upgrade is. Alright, strong safety. Jatorian Mack has 22 points. Any possible... He already has hammer. Doesn't have any of the other ones. Honestly, tackling is only really real route to getting any more. We'll go run support here. But most of this is probably going to be focused on his awareness and pass coverage. Go the +4 here and go IQ. So he's up to a 70. Neil also has 22 points, but he's on the opposite side. Say if we could get his pursuit up, he might get blow up. And toughness is that's a power thing, right? No. Can his toughness go up? It probably is a power thing, it's just not in the top 3 of things that go up. But that's hardly my focus at the moment. Very similar approach, probably. I'll go one into run support, although where he's at, free safety's main focus is the pass. Alright, we got all his coverage skills into the 70s. Go IQ one more time there. What is his normal dev? Sophomore. Yeah, we're already over an hour just in upgrades. Then in the next episode we'll have to do all the depth chart and everything. Yeah, so this will definitely be an off-screen thing from now on. Calhoun is only a 65 overall. He's got 22 points. Very impressive. For how he played on his very limited reps. Where's his passing ratings? Nah. Does he have any hope for any of this right now? No. Gonna go elusiveness for the most part on these. Work his hands a bit. Get his IQ up. Go one more into an elusiveness. He's up to a 71. He'll probably continue his power back roll. Alright, another lineman. 23 points available here. Which tells me he's probably normal dev. Yep. Can get that quick step already. Twice. And honestly, we could get it a third time if we get that acceleration up, but I think that requires a quickness upgrade. It does. I don't think I'm willing to do that. Next year, definitely, because clearly I've already maxed out his... Oh, this dude is garbage. Honestly, I really could do it right now. But we're gonna go ahead and max out his IQ and footwork. He's pretty much maxed out. Like, if he is even able to maintain his role in this team, even as a backup, yeah, that was just an embarrassing upgrade to the Tinder. Let's go ahead, protects from wear and tear impacts. That's actually pretty significant at DT. From what we've seen. So I'm guessing this is a finesse rusher. Gap specialist. What is his... Yeah, it's pretty bad, but across the board there. Don't see him being a member of this team very long. We'll go another block shed before we focus here. You know, we'll do one more as well to max out his points. I don't see him having a very significant role on this team ever. Sanchez, also another player I don't see having a very significant role ever. Work his route running a bit. Hand's gonna definitely be important for him. Although, to be honest, you know, with those 3 upgrades, his catching is already in a pretty solid spot. His speed is absolutely terrible. Honestly, if we could work his route running here. I don't think it's that crazy to say he could have a role. Considering he's only a freshman, he's going to be a normal dev player, so it's only about 20 points every year. But I'm impressed with some of his stuff. So we're going to go catching our hands again. We're going to go elusiveness to max out him. But 71 overall, where we can probably go quickness to get his speed up. Spam the hell out of IQ. He has a high ceiling. But I don't know that I see him doing much more in the route. Well, no, route running, he can... I may have been too early on what I said on him. Maybe. He even may have a role this year as like a second slot or something. Alright. Tayshawn Sanders. He has some mentals here. And he would need them. A 64. Coverage is there. He has a decent ceiling with it. Honestly, this year, the focus just needs to be his coverage, which we're going to alternate until we hit that. Now we'll continue the alternating, not altering. Coverages are in a decent spot, I'd say. Just rotating that. The problem for him, probably normal dev. He's nearing his caps on some things, so it's looking very not great for him. I'm hoping Watkins Ellis is the lowest overall player on this team after these upgrades. Well, oh no, Mabane is going to be the lowest. If there's any cuts needed, it's him. Immediately. Let's see. You don't have a lot of hope. Go ahead and max out his run stopping real quick. Max out his IQ and then alternate between power and finesse. He has pretty much no hope of doing anything on this team. We've already maxed out his finesse at 73. And we're going to max out his power, also at 73. So next year, if he's still on the team, all we can do is power, quickness. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Yeah, that Pemberton is pretty much capped out. All we can do is power and quickness. And since he's normal dev, we're only going to be able to do one of those. So Pemberton is tied with Watkins Ellis at the bottom here. Alright, we got a lineman. 63 overall, normal dev, 28 points to work with here. And again, we have somebody who... Oh no, his speed will have to increase. It's just unlocked. We can get that quick step for him twice. But we're gonna finish out his pass block. His run block is already capped. We might as well throw it into his quickness here. Oh, his quickness is capped out. Ah, that's lovely. Should we go power? I feel like we should. Ooh, well. The fact that didn't upgrade him at all is insane. Alright, 65 is the lowest now. Yeah, this is gonna take me like an hour and a half, which is ridiculous. Physicals, no hope, no hope, no hope. Kinda hope. Little minimal hope, no hope. Okay. He's not quite at his ceilings. He's at his quickness ceiling. I could just knock this out for him. What is he? Is he free safety or strong? He's strong. Let's get that zone coverage at least to the 70. I would say the same for his man, but it's just not gonna happen. Capped him out in man coverage. We could go power. There's a lot of things we can do, we're just not going to. Let's get his zone to 75. Yeah, and I think his best chance of getting any of those is going to be through catching. But we're going to go one into run support before we do that. I mean, he's pretty much capped out, but at least he gets into the 70s. Scroll on down, we have a punter and a very terrible linebacker left. You can actually get bronze here. Which one was it? Really doesn't matter. Because we'll alternate until we hit 3 or 2. Which will be after this. Ah, dang it, that was a 4. I did not mean to do that. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I could have got both these actually if I just focused power. I'm a fool. But luckily he's not a senior, right? He's a sophomore, so he will get it next year. Terrible, although, nope. Nope, just keep it moving. Alright, Mabane. You have 20 points in a dream. Can you get over the other 2? His hit power, he might actually be able to get aftershock here. What rating works on hit power? Probably power. Yep. Okay, never mind. I take back what I just said. How far off? How far off am I? We're 3 off. We're gonna go 1 into power. I think it only went up 1. Yeah, he's cooked. Finish out his run stopping. Oh, he almost made it. He almost made it into relevance. Maybe if I worked some different thing. If I didn't do the power one, maybe he would have been saved, but We only have very few players in the 60s, pretty solid here. I don't really want to do anything else. We're going to advance the week, that's all we're going to do here. Just because I don't want anyone to not watch this episode in its entirety and miss out on something I do in the next week. Alright, we're going to end this one. Who Dey Dog Tomato stands out. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.